Yeah, it's over here. Yeah. We close. So we're close to the other place we were gonna quest anyways, so it's not really a big deal. That we probably won't get much farther. The Dragons of Nightmare. I don't feel like we've done anything with that yet, so I don't feel like we're on that quest chain, right? I have no idea. So maybe there is a good chunk of this place left to do. That would be awesome. Maybe we're gonna start learning about it now. Dryads. Okay, we're killing some more dryads. I can respect that. Well, not some more. Starting to kill the dryads. I was wondering why we weren't cleansing the corrupted dryads. Like, why are they there? God, the fact that we have to keep running around so much around this side is just ridiculous. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Let's make those jumps. Let's see if we can make some jumps here. Alright, we're almost halfway to 58. That's good. That's where the healing process can begin. Oh jeez, why are you guys up here? Oh, never mind, I don't care. It's gonna hurt a little bit. $2 grand right there. Make it happen. Yeah. Okay. Escape by the gorilla. Didn't even get a hit off, I don't think. Awesome. Alright, so we can move over at the top here. Go for that. Very good. Almost done with Feralus, ladies and gents. Almost done with the Feralus. I have no idea if we're into a quest chain or not. I assume so, but I literally have no fucking idea. So let's hope. So, oh yeah, what is this? Oh, that's the, yeah. So, good news, or not good news, funny. What are you not doing? Oh, you are throwing it from a distance. Let's see. I was like, why are you not doing anything? Like, oh, you are. So, funny story yesterday. Okay, funny story I want to tell you all about because this was hilarious. So I was watching Key and Peele with my wife last night, and I went to Muchas Gracias, which I assume that's a chain. If not, it's obviously it's just Mexican food, you know, whatever. It's pretty good. I mean, I like some food that they got. I really like the sauces choice, though. I think that's it was really good because, and you know, I don't blame them, but I feel like they were giving me the white guy options at first, or just white person options in general. Which, by the way, this whole, you know, eating a bunch of hot sauces and stuff and getting used to them before going to the next level of hot sauce and whatnot, I've really enjoyed doing that because now, like, I can like have really standard, especially spicy food. And it's just like, you know, I was saying, even spicy at all anymore, which is nice, and I really appreciate that. So I can get the kind of the texture that I feel like spicy in itself is a flavor. Like it gives it its own kind of like flavor, texture, palette kind of stuff. I don't know if it's but yeah, it gives it its own taste. So I'm really like that. I've gotten used to spicy foods and actually eating spicy foods now because I really like the flavors. They're really good. But so, you know, I know that they have this habanero sauce that's just it's orange. You can tell it's getting hot how orange that bitch is. And at first I think I felt like they were giving me the like, yo, we white, like he can't handle none of this shit. So like. They're just like I didn't want to get it wrong. I didn't want to sound like a noob. I was pretty sure it was habanero, but I wasn't 100% sure that that's what the orange sauce was. So I was, you know, they asked like, "Yo, you want any sauces?" I was like, "Yeah, like give me I was like, what sauce you got? What sauce you got?" And you know, they started me out with like the baby stuff. They were just like, they're like, oh, we got green sauce, red sauce. You're naming off a bunch of low-level sauces, and then eventually, you know, when I wasn't like, oh yeah, that one, they started naming some of the big boys out, and I was like, yo, hit me up with that habanero. I wanted to, like, my plan was I was gonna go in and be, when they asked, like, you know, what sauce you want, I was gonna be like, give me the hottest sauce you got. But I didn't want to be cocky with it, because what if they had something hotter than that habanero? That was gonna fuck my mouth into oblivion. Because their habanero sauce, like, it ain't watered down with none. That is straight up just like almost concentrate of habanero. That shit is fucking spicy. It's like I've had some habaneros, like Secret Aardvark, I believe, has habanero in it, habanero peppers, and that's not that spicy at all. But like they put a bunch and they don't mask that shit at all. Like that shit is spicy. So if they had something hotter than that, I wasn't ready to fuck with that. So I didn't want to get all cocky, be like, yo, give me the hottest shit you got. Like one day I'll be at that level, but right now I am not at that level. So I ain't at the cocky level yet. So that's not what the funny story is. I'm getting there. If you're wondering, like, this isn't that funny, it gets interesting. So I was watching Key and Peele with my wife, right? And we was eating.
Speak quickly.
And
Off you go.
where am I going? Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. Dragons and stuff. That would make sense. The nightmares with you, Sarah. And okay. Cool. And my wife, she's a lot better today, but she was getting really sick. We assume she probably caught what I had, which is unfortunate because you know she got pretty sick. But you know she was still I would say moderately sick yesterday, and she I want to know, will I be surprised? Will I be surprised here? So, you know, I was working through. I got a burrito and an enchilada. I already finished that, and I was working through some of the rice. And here comes her spoon over, scooping some of my rice. Now, at first, my reaction was like, I don't want to get sick again with your sick ass spoon coming up in here. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. But then all of that was immediately washed away by another thought that entered my brain at the same time, which was, ooh, ooh, I laced that with some, like, oh, am I supposed to? Splash right at the top. Okay. So there must be a pathway up here somewhere. Yeah, that's laced with really spicy habanero sauce. Now my wife, this way, isn't a baby when it comes to spicy foods. She's used to a lot of Thai peppers and whatnot growing up, so she's pretty used to spicy food, but not this spicy. And just like it was a weird combination of faces that happened. Oh, okay. Is this gonna be the end? Hello. Wouldn't that be the fate of that person? Hers. Anywho, oh god, what's going on? Oh, okay. What's this? Oh, damage and healing increase. Alright, I can deal with that. That's not that much. That MS is doing what it's telling me it's doing. Anywho, so yeah, so I saw it. There was an interesting reaction between the two of us here, because she noticed my face turn to a weird, like, foreign, like, why is he making that face? Which then was responded by it, like an instant like realization on her end as I saw her face just set into like, oh fuck, I know why he made that face. Kind of like realization dawned in, and instantly she just spat it out. I don't know what the past tense of it. It was just like, and instantly, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Instantly had to like run over and like start putting yogurt on her tongue and lips and stuff while I'm dying fucking laughing. Oh my god, that was so fucking funny. Just that instant realization of that, just like that moment was like I was so distracted by like worried about getting sick again because she's sick and putting her sick silverware into my food. But then having an instant too late realization of like, oh fuck, she ain't gonna like that, as it's already too late in her mouth. And just have her running away to take care of it. It was just so fucking funny. I loved it. She did not love it as much. And now I gotta admit, like, I didn't think the habanero was gonna be shit. I was amazed at how hot their habanero sauce is, because as I mentioned before, I've had a bunch of habanero sauces, and none of them is as spicy as theirs. I don't know what else they put into their habanero sauce, or if it's just like pure like habanero extract up in that bitch or something. I don't know. That shit hot, man. That shit really hot. Unfortunately, I think this is gonna be the last quest in Perilous here, so we're kind of like pre-boned. Anywho.
Quickly. Move.
There it is. Who would have guessed? Well, we done. And shit.
I'm listening.
Are you? Are you? Thank you. Well, I get it's like 3.5 levels. Great. Almost 3.25 though. That means anything. It doesn't mean much, but it could mean something. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Get opening. Alright, let's make some more thick after this shit. Yeah. So that was really funny. Definitely a listen and be careful when you pick shit off my plate. But yeah, I can't wait to get to hotter sauces, man. But even that, their habanero sauce, as I was mentioning a little bit ago, even that shit was really hot to me. And I ain't no like master of is that gonna bring me all the way? I think that'll bring me all the way out here, and I think that's where I want to go. I ain't no master of hot sauces by any means. Still not even that seasoned at it.
Good luck, friend.
I gotta go back over there, get on that boat. If they'll let me back on the boat. My list more window of opportunity. Anywho. Yeah, again, I'm not no seasoned master, far from it. Not even that good at hot sauces yet. Soon, but not yet. But that shit is like really hot to me. Like, it was at one point, for some reason, when I put it in the rice only like flared the heat somehow. I don't know what it was, because it wasn't too bad. It was manageable when I was putting it on the enchilada and the burrito and whatnot. But like the second that shit was in the rice, I was having it. I had to go fill my mouth, swish around some almond milk, and that helped calm it down. I was taking a break. I had to chill because even that was too spicy for me. And then she just put a big old bite in her mouth and instantly fucking breaded it. That was great. I loved it. Anywho, Andura, either way. So let's look something up here because I'm curious. I haven't checked it in some time. I'm sure it's not going to be any better. In all honesty, you're still not going to be. Oh no, this way. Yeah, I'm sure it's not going to be any way forward, but I was thinking for some reason, because what was I talking about? I was talking about something. I don't know, I was talking about something that reminded me for some reason of Dungeon Defenders 2, and then that reminded me of Defenders Quest 2. And I was like, yo, I haven't heard anything about that in a long time. Let's go check that out. So we're not I hate Thousand Needles now that I used to like Thousand Needles, but now that everything's underwater, I don't care much for Thousand Needles. So definitely not doing Thousand Needles. Don't like this place. I think I did a little bit of this place in Tazdingo, and even that was not really enjoyable. Anywho, but yeah, so let's first things first. Let's check out this email. For those of you who do not know about Defenders Quest, first off, go check out my Defenders Quest playthrough. It's all right. It's not that great, but it's all right. It's worth a laugh every now and then. But a really good game. I've been in the second, literally the second that I found out. Oh, I still need to go turn in that squirrel. That's a booty bay though. That'd be in Booty Bay, though. But when we get to Nara, well, when we get a Hearthstone wherever we're going, where are we going? Then we can fly over to Ratchet, go over there, and then Hearth back, and it'll be fine. If they have a Hearthstone there, I assume they do. If not, we'll try to put one in. We'll put one in Tanaris. So a really fun game. And the second that I saw, like, hey, you can pre-order Defenders Quest 2, I was like, oh dude, they're working on Defenders Quest 2. Looking at the art, it looks like it's gonna be so much better. Looking at like the character choices, like reading up on all of it that I could the second I found out about it, I was like so stoked. And I was reading about it, I was like, dude, like every character not only has their unique abilities, but they have unique ultimates that you got like you can trigger their ultimates to actually like affect the battlefield more. It's not just like put them out, level them up, sit back and watch them go like the other one. Like you actually have more control over the battlefield and whatnot. And it's like, oh my god, I love the first one. I bet I'm gonna love the second one. It's gonna be so amazing. I pre-ordered it the second I could, and I saved the email that now is just a joke. So, so let me read this here to you. So, the day that I pre-ordered, I'm not gonna tell you the exact day, but I'll tell you month and year that I pre-ordered Defenders Quest 2. October 2013. October 2013. That was almost 5 years ago when I pre-ordered that game. 3 fucking years ago, guys, when I pre-ordered that game. That's bad. That's bad, ladies and gents. Pre-order. Pre-order. Think about what a lot of people have done when they pre-ordered the new expansion for World of Warcraft. Like that was like maybe half a year, between 6 to 12 months before the game came out, or before that game's gonna come out. Imagine if you pre-ordered
Hi, how are you?
the new expansion,
Off and away.
and 5 years from now, you still don't know when it's coming out. Imagine that. And yes, you heard right. I still don't know when it's coming out. Because they're too busy releasing shit for the first one still, so that they can make. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this long trek, by the way, by levitating, just so you know. they're still releasing shit for the first one, so they can keep getting more money to keep making the second one. It's fucking ridiculous. So let's look here. And I mean, not the Defenders Quest. I mean, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I know why Defenders Quest 2 has taken so long to come out. It's because it's a very small team. and one of the main like producer, the main person who was working on like 75 to probably 80% of the material, like had